Welcome you all. Let us discuss human-animal conflict, challenges, initiatives taken by the government of India and the way forward to tackle the menace. अक्सर आप देखेंगे कि खासकर अगर हम झारखंड की बात करें गालू क्षेत्र में तो लातेहार ज़िला में हाथी सड़क पर निकल जाता है या फिर अन्य भी जंगल के आसपास के इलाकों में हाथी जंगल से निकलकर घरों को क्षति पहुंचा देते हैं, फिर आदमी पर भी आक्रमण कर देता है। फिर आप ये भी देखते हैं कि इवन हंटिंग के दौरान ये आदमी भी जानवर को अपना निशाना बनाता है। So there is a kind of conflict between the man and the animal. Conflict means the interaction between the two, दोनों के बीच में जो अंदर क्रिया है, not for their well of existence, rather they endanger each other. By conflict, human-animal conflict, we mean that the two endanger each other. They are not interacting for the will of each other. That is the human-animal conflict. I see the challenges, the steps taken and the way forward, isn't it? Now, why in news? Recently, the Minister of State for Forest, Environment and Climate Change informed in the Lok Sabha that there is a rise in the number of human-animal conflict. What does it refer to? It refers to a struggle that arises when the presence or behavior of wildlife poses actual or perceived direct recurring threats to human interests or needs, often leading to disagreements between groups of people and negative impacts on people and or wildlife. Now see the causes of the conflict, isn't it? क्या कारण है संघर्ष के conflict के? It. First one, the habitat loss, right? Growth of the population of wild animals, changing cropping patterns that attract wild animals to farmlands, isn't it? Movement of wild animals from forest area to human-dominated landscapes for food and fodder. Movement of human beings to forest for illegal collection of forest produce, habitat degradation due to the growth of invasive alien species, etc. These are the causes, right? Now I come to the impact. First impact is the loss of life, right? At times, man kills animal or animal kills man, right? So loss of life. Second one, injury to both animal and human. And third one, damage of crops and agricultural land. And next one, rise in violence against animals, isn't it? Now, have a glance at related data. There were 222 elephants were killed by electrocution across the country during 2018-19 and 2020-21, isn't it? Very important figure, must remember it. Further, 29 tigers were killed by poaching between 2019 and 2021, while 197 tiger deaths are under scrutiny, right? Among human casualties of conflict with animals, elephants killed 1,579 humans in 3 years, right? 585 in 2019-20, 461 during 2020-21, and 533 during 2021 22, isn't it? Now know the more fact. Odisha topped the number of deaths with 332, followed by Jharkhand with 291 and West Bengal with 240. Very important fact. Whereas tigers killed 125 humans in reserves between 2019 and 2021. Maharashtra accounted for nearly half these deaths at 61, isn't it? Now, see the initiatives taken by the government to address the issue, that is the human-animal conflict. Advisory for management of human-wild conflict. This has been issued by the Standing Committee of the National Board of Wildlife, right? Empower Gram Panchayats. The advisory envisages empowering Gram Panchayats in dealing with problematic wild animals as per the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Next, provide insurance utilizing aid-on coverage under the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana for crop compensation against crop damage due to HWC. Next point, augmenting fodder, right? It envisages augmenting fodder and water sources within the forest areas. Next point, take proactive measure. Prescribe interdepartmental committees at the local state level, adoption of early warning system, creation of barriers, dedicated circle voice control, rooms with toll-free hotline numbers, identification of hotspots, etc. Next point, provide instant relief. Payment of a portion of ex gratia as interim relief within 24 hours of the incident to the victim or the family. Now come to the way forward. Okay, the most widespread methods for discerning human-wild conflict come in the form of mitigation or finding ways to keep wildlife out of areas with human population or agriculture density. There is a need for education and awareness among the masses so that they are sensitized about the human-animal conflict. Then mitigation will evolve away from short-term symptom fixes towards long-term sustainable solutions to prevent conflict. Now ensuring that humans and animals have adequate space to thrive is the basis of human-wildlife conflict resolution. Okay, protecting wildlands and natural habitats is key, but so is creating buffer zones between wild and urban areas. This way, we have seen that the very interaction between the animals and the humans are negative. They are going against each other. Rather, both the animals and plant kingdoms, animals and human are equally important for the coexistence. But now, due to some habitat loss, now the animals are also coming in the city areas to put damage to the human settlements, as well as there is at times also it is the humans that also damage or kill the animals. So the two must coexist, and that's why the government of India has taken considerable measures to tackle this menace. Okay, now see some of the questions from the PT point of view. Okay, second question, I consider the following statements in respect of trade-related analysis of fauna and flora in Commerce 2017, right? TRAFFIC is a bureau under United Nations Environmental Program. Next, the mission of TRAFFIC is to ensure that trade in wild plants and animals is not a threat to the conservation of nature. Now the question is, which of the above statement are correct? A, 1 only, 2 only, C, both 1 and 2, and D, neither 1 or 2. Right? You can guess or confirm the answer. Yes, confirm answer is B, means 2 only. Confirm answer is 2 only. Right? So first statement is here, TRAFFIC is a bureau under United Nations Environmental Program, right? And second statement is, mission of TRAFFIC is to ensure that trade in wild plants and animals is not a threat to conservation of nature. So this B is correct, right? That's all for the day. Thanks for giving me patience listening.